Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. Got my scale. Welcome to another 24-hour Tuesday. Though it's not really 24 hours. It's not a ration. It's 3 actually. But today we're going to Poland, and we're going to go on the civilian side of things. Even though these are made by our Pole. This is a breakfast. Number A1, I believe, is the way that's read. This is a firefighter's ration, which is interesting. But again, it's made by our Pole, which is the same company that does their military contracts. 459 grams, or basically a pound. But that's your breakfast. And we'll go over them all, but I'll weigh them out here. So we got a yellow. We got a red, which is, I believe, lunch or dinner is the big meal of the day. So that's 683 grams, or 1 pound 8 ounces. I'm going to bring the set down here, but. And then we have supper, which is oddly vacuum sealed, whereas the other two are not. And we're pulling 734, so this is actually heavier than that, but I was led to believe that supper was the bigger. Anyway, whatever. And again, I may be screwing up dinner and supper here. It's about 1 pound 10 ounces. So anyway, like I said, these are our Pole. They are civilian firefighter rations. I got these, I can't remember when, off of eBay. And yeah, there's our Pole's details. So this is your, however you pronounce that in Polish. It's your breakfast. You have a minimum of 100 grams of canned meat. That's a little sketch, but okay. 90 grams of biscuits. You have a fruit bar, some jam, condensed milk, and this comes with an instant tea, salt, cutlery, sugar, chicory coffee extract. Interesting. Vitamin C candy, chewing gum, refreshing towel, a plastic bag, and pepper. This, I believe, is the best before. So it's the 5th day of the 9th month of 2018. There it is on the back. I'm just going to go through them in the order I think they're supposed to be in, but hey. So this was supposed to be spaghetti with meat. It has been penned out, obviously, and Bigos, which I believe is a sauerkraut sausage stew. Biscuits. This comes in an instant soup, an FRH, and a water sachet for said FRH. Instant tea, salt, cutlery, sugar, chicory, da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's pretty much the same. This is 30th of the 5th month of 2018. So I guess that would make that the 9th of the 5th month of 2018. It would be amazing if they standardized this somehow. And your supper, again, this one is just puckered right down. You can just, that's the water sachet. Because this has an FRH as well. So this is Bokrex, maybe. Pronunciation's terrible. This is a stew as well. Biscuits, dark chocolate, chemical, so you have flameless ration heater, and then this is basically the same. And this is the 30th of the 5th month of 2018. Anyway, very similar to U.S. Packaging. I'm guessing maybe. Oh, hell no. Okay, not peelable seal on that sucker. And just because that didn't work so great the first time, I'm just going to go back to my little Wolf Touch. Because that is sharp as hell. And there's already some staining on the inside of that. So it looks like our jam is a casualty. That's unfortunate. Here is our meat. Our tube of condensed milk with accompanying sticky jam. She's... Oh, that is... I'm not entirely sure if that's honey or jam. Anyway, there's our accessory pouch, our Panzer waffles, tank treads, and our, what's this one again? Fruit bar. Very shiny. And I will clean this up at the halftime show, but just to get this all out. And again, this is obviously your little plastic bag. What it's going to be good for, other than your brew kit, not much, right? Yeah, I mean that's tiny. Your pepper, your salt. Oh no, there is your actual trash bag, which is worse than a friggin' produce bag. Wet nap, which seems to actually be wet. Sugar, 20 grams of sugar. Tea bag. Your chicory coffee extract. And a single stick of gum as I squeak away on my stool. Go for our, I believe this is dinner. Yep. Tank treads. Again. Another brew kit, same as the other one. This one you get cutlery, which did not seem to be in the other one. So you got tiny spoon, fork and a knife. Throw this down there for 1 sec. Here is your FRH, which is quite sizable, and that's quite the heat element, which seems to be stapled. That's interesting. To the end of that. There is your soup. Nope. The hell is that? Oops, sorry. No, it does say soup. Which is odd because it's maltodextrin and salt, sugar. Yeah, I can't read Polish, but I can get some of it out. And our beaten to crap retort metal foil pouch, which is still intact somehow. Go figure. What the heck I just dropped here? Oh, sorry. It was my FRH that I dropped. Cutlery. Again, this is going to be the same as that. Matter of fact, the candies are even identical. And then this one, we'll do this over here next to the microphone, just in case it does that thing that, you know, that things do. No, just, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that has an interesting odor to it as well. Oh my. Give me 1 sec with this. Okay. That's not good. This is no bueno here. So Panzer waffle. Hands a waffle. Chocolate. Oh, yeah, this is wet. Holy crap, that's... FRH is literally dripping. How that never went off. Or maybe it did. Oh gosh. So that... Didn't actually burst the water. But yeah, there's tons of liquid in there. Obviously from our stew or something. Okay, well, let's just clean that up and see what you can salvage from the rest of this. Back in flash. Okay, so we're back from that little disaster. I cleaned everything up. This I cleaned out. Oddly enough, the only thing that survived was the FRH. I don't even ask. I have no idea. And that is also the I believe that's the accompanying water pouch from it. Go figure. Like I have no idea how that survived. But it did, oddly enough. And then we have our other FRH from our lunch. Where is that? Hang on one sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I was convinced I had both. I'll probably find it later, but I'm pretty sure I had both water sachets from... This is definitely the one from the compromised ration. Seeing as I had to scrub it down and get the chocolate off it. I'm going to do this in here. Just because... So I wanted... so what I will do is I will take... And as you can actually tell, both of these are obviously not the same. Speedy Hot Single by Aid Pole, and this is a hot pack. This one is manufactured in the UK, manufactured in China for Canland, UK, and this one is manufactured by Aid Pole in Poland. So what I was going to do is this, and yes, that does have a friggin' staple right through it, which is odd. But I will take this beaten and battered one from the dinner, and it does say Bigos z kielbasa, so it does have sausage in it. Not kielbasa sausage, obviously. So what I was going to do was just see how that gets on. So that is a duplicate amount of the 45 milliliters of water that is in that package. And again, this is 2018, so it's getting wet, but is it going to work? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to stuff that in here. Lay it down over there and see if it does anything. And then seeing as how this was not compromised, the only thing not compromised, and as you can tell, the element is completely different than this one. Oh man, that's starting to stink. So again, very lucky that that was literally airtight. Otherwise, that probably would have rotted after it was compromised, and instead of a twofer, we'd be, or sorry, a 24-hour Tuesday, we'd be living the Toxic Thursday adventure right now with this sucker. Now, having said that, these elements seem pretty hard, but again, I don't, because it was in a plastic bag, I don't think it was compromised, but I can't say for sure. And we're just going to throw this back in this. It's starting to really weirdly smell. Package. It's kind of losing the coffee chocolate smell and starting to gain a little sourness to it, so probably not a good sign. Anyway, we'll carry on with everything else. We have some Ballador black tea. Hot water. And again, it's tea. This is raspberry jam. Whether that matters or not, because again, that was compromised. This chicory coffee extract does not. It's just 2 grams. It does not have any sort of instructions on that as far as water goes. So I will just spray dry. Yeah, that is definitely the smell that was coming out of that bag. So 4 ounces maybe. Go with a 4 ounce pour on that sucker. See if we need more. So a chicory coffee extract soup. This is a mushroom soup. It doesn't seem to have an instruction on it either. It smells really mushroomy though. And awesome. I will go. You know what? I'll go 125 on it to start with. Usually I just go with the 250 for a cup of soup. This is not a cup of soup, though it very much smells like Campbell's mushroom cup of soup. I'm just going to go to KFS because it's handy and I don't need to open up the plastic tableware that comes with that. Now, while I said it very much smells like Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, pretty obvious that that's not cream of mushroom. That is just straight up mushroom soup. You can tell it's a little thick. So there's obviously some sort of, not a stabilizer, but some sort of like starch agent in there. I will definitely... Man, I'll tell you what, this ration does not want to be eaten. Now that the raspberry jam has thrown itself on the floor. Still moist. I'm not going to chance that. It's probably fine, but I'd prefer not to, honestly. Oh, that smells... hydrogenated castor oil. That's an interesting... I mean, it does have alcohol in it, but it does not really smell like alcohol, and you can tell it's falling apart, but it's also kind of discolored. It's not quite white. All right, well, let's see our at least 100 grams of meat makes out here. Decent pop on it. Smells like tinned meat. There's definitely aspic on it and some fat. That's a mouthful of that, looks like. I'll throw that up here just for a translation. To be honest, it's probably not best eaten at almost freezing temperatures, which is pretty much what it is where I am. It does have some added flavorings to it. There may be some onion, garlic. It's kind of fatty, which is fine. But again, when it's cold, here's our mushroom soup. That is not only thick, it's fairly salty. I may not have gone enough on that. Try that. Might be able to thin that out a bit more. But I would say definitely 250 mils on that. Would be fine. Condensed milk. This is probably going to be tan colored or brown. And make all sorts of funny noises. Mm-mm. Okay. Yes, I did just spit that out because it tastes cheesy. I'm okay with condensed milk. I do not like a cheese flavor to that. 1912, 2018. So it's, I mean, it's condensed milk, but yeah, that's definitely showing its age. It's like I said, it's got like a cheese note to it, which is not pleasant. Chicory coffee extract. Probably a bit more. Now, chicory is a root, and during the Civil War, the South or the Confederacy, found itself in short supply on coffee. So they had to, I'm going to put about half that in, so that's 5 grams of sugar. They found themselves woefully short on coffee. So they had to do what they could to stretch out their meager coffee supply. And they found by roasting chicory root, yeah, that's good. I'd try it with some condensed cheese, but I don't really feel like that. Anyway, they would add roasted chicory root to extend their coffee supply. And I'll put a picture right up here of Mrs. Joe's favorite Café du Monde chicory coffee. Because in New Orleans, they still actually make, several different companies make chicory coffee. Because the bitterness was something that the local populace became accustomed to and actually started to enjoy. So if you go to New Orleans, go to Café du Monde and get some of their café au lait and a big old plate of beignets. Wear white. Trust me, don't question it. Just wear white because there's going to be powdered sugar everywhere. Here's our fruit bar. Again, an edible rice paper on it. Oh, smells like apricots or peaches. Mm-hmm. %, dried fruit, 45% apricots, raisins, and apples. So there's the ingredients there. Again, pretty shiny, hard to see. Panzer waffles. As with some reviewers, I do enjoy the taste of caraway. These things are, of course, teeth breakers. So, yeah, they're pretty hard. Oh, okay. These might have mellowed with age a bit. Not bad. Stale. Our black tea. It's tasty. Yeah, these are stale. Wah. And quite frankly, yeah, neither of these is really a bloody thing. I had some spare salt kicking around that I'd opened on a previous one. Yeah, maybe I cleaned it up. Anyway, I'm going to go heat this up. Back of the flash, and then all we have to do is taste this and do a way up, and we're out. Be right back. Okay, so bloody hell. Set that off the side for 1 sec. I need a glove for that. So as you can see by how swollen that is, I did make it angry. I actually I found the spare salt. Where's the heater on this sucker? Other side. Okay. I found the spare salt, and I added it to the FRH, plus some hot water out of my thermos. And yeah, I made it very angry, actually. Whoops. So I just kind of squeezed it and kneaded it and loved it and teased it a bit. And sure enough, it got mad. So yeah. So what did I do with... There it is. Okay, so let's see here. And I really don't recommend this at home, kids, because again, you're not supposed to overfill these things, and you are not supposed to use hot water in them. Let alone overfill it, add hot water and salt. Okay, that's probably enough heating of that. See if I can't burn my delicate little digits on this thing. Okay. And just because I don't want to have to dirty any more dishes than I don't have to, we'll just toss it on there. And this is our Bigos with kielbasa, however you pronounce it. So it's basically a sauerkraut stew with smoked sausage. And there's a lot of sauerkraut in there. I think that's a chunk of... Nope. That's probably more sauerkraut. There's some sausage right there. And like I said, this was not compromised, but it is expired, so. Sausage is smoky, bouncy. Got some flavor to it. Not super sour. That's pretty tasty. Yeah. That's going to have to go away. Because we got to finish this up. Be right back. Okay, we're back. And please don't think I was being dismissive of that lovely Bigos. It was actually very tasty. We're just working on a timetable here. It is already packed up, and that's going to be going to my lunch. So this is best I can balance everything else. Other than what I didn't use. Which I think may have been the one accessory pack, this sugar from the morning. This is kind of melted, so I don't know if I want to struggle with this bloody thing. Yeah, it's stuck together. Oh, salt and pepper and the stick of chewing gum. Tastes kind of chemically. Anyway, 464 grams, or 1 pound, half an ounce, pretty much. And that concludes our review of 3: a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, or a breakfast, a supper, and a dinner, or a breakfast, a dinner, and a supper, or however the Polish actually go with that. Probably 2016 firefighter rations. I'm assuming they had a 2-year shelf life. I didn't see anything that indicated a date of production, unless 2018 is not the best before date, because I should probably look at that and translate it and give that a shot. Anyway, I'm Bourbon Street Joe, and I'm out. Bye.